Hello, hello, hello. I got my little mic. I got my little mic. Good afternoon. It's time for our lunch and learn. Are y'all ready? Are y'all ready for lunch and learn? I see y'all coming in. I see y'all coming in. Good afternoon. When you come in, say hello. Say hello. Say hello. Got my little mic, y'all. We testing this out again. Always test it during the lunch and learn. Good afternoon, user KIO3. Good afternoon. Good afternoon. Come on in. This is our lunch and learn. So I used to do this show every morning at 9 a.m. Eastern Standard Time called Coffee with Tea for I think about 3 years on Periscope. And I used to sometimes stream on Instagram. Good afternoon. Good afternoon. Good afternoon. So some of y'all know me from Periscope, right? So I used to do this show called Coffee with Tea, right? And I would do like stuff that was happening, right? Entertainment stuff. And I kind of sort of transitioned away from that. So I wasn't doing coffee with tea. Hey, Johnny Taylor. So I wasn't doing coffee with tea. So I transitioned over and I started talking about things that were more beneficial to people. But a couple of people have reached out to me about Tamika and Latasha from Escape. And they're like, I remember you used to do coffee with tea. I want to know what you think about what's going on with the girls from Escape. And then they sent me something about China Black. So maybe I'll start doing like a 15-minute the scoop report about, pop culture, right? So I'm going to talk about that really quickly and I'm going to let this go. So in my life right now, when I am seeing other people's issues, right? Because we all got issues. So we don't want to judge folks. We don't want to talk about people. We want to talk negative about them. So when I do talk about pop culture now, when people send me things that they want me to talk about, I will teach what I've learned, what I've got from a teachable moment. So I'm seeing these two sisters fighting on national TV, these two sisters fighting on all of the streaming platforms over $30,000. So if you don't know, Escape is a singing group. If you don't know who Escape is, you're black, you've probably been under a rock and you're over 50, or if you're between the ages of 35 and up. If you don't know who Escape is, they are a girl group who was out in the 90s, very popular, had many hits. And it's just come to light. They have a reality show now. And it's just come to light that one of the sisters stole $30,000 from the other sister. Who's laughing? Don't laugh at me. I'm just telling the truth, right? If you don't know, you've been under a rock. Let me clip this to my hair because I don't want to hold this. This is why the tiny mic. Can y'all hear me good? Y'all know I'm going to clip this to my hair, right? Because I don't want to hold it. Hold on. The tiny mic. There we go. Can y'all hear me? I hope y'all can hear me because I'm going to clip this tiny mic to my head till I figure out where I can clip it. So anyway, tell me if it's making noise. Let me fix this piece of hair. So anyway, oh, you watch them. Okay, good. So anyway, hold on. I got to fix this because it can't look crazy. It's pulling too. The oldest sister, I think she's the oldest sister, Latasha. Her and her husband stole $30,000 from Tamika, right? They fudged some numbers. The check came to Latasha. Instead of her giving it to Tamika, she deposited in her account, changed up some forms, took her passport, all kind of stuff. Said she was a manager. So they took the $30,000, right? So we know this. So at first, Latasha was denying that she took the money, but it's come out that you took the money, right? So they're back and forth on social media. My thing is, my two sisters just stole mine. Never imagined my older sister told me to forget about it. Right. So my thing is, this is a teachable moment for both of these sisters. This is a teachable moment. First of all, family business belongs in the family, not swept under the rug. Don't get me wrong, because we talk about all kind of things that go on in family and we say just be quiet. Family business should be in the family. Not family business should be swept under the rug, but family business should be handled in the family. It should be known that the $30,000 was stolen amongst the family. They should talk about it. They should work it out. She should be paid back, right? So that's lesson number one, because I'm not going to bash these two sisters because I get it. They're acting out on emotion, and we have to really act out on logic because we live in a world where people want to see you do bad. So people are loving this. right? And the enemy is loving this. The devil is loving this. The devil loves to divide families. So people are loving that they're fighting amongst themselves, right? And you can never take words back. That's my lesson number 2, right? Number 1, family should handle issues in the family, not all over social media, not out in the streets, amongst the family, amongst the people that has affected. If you guys can't work it out together, you should go to therapy, counseling, get a mediator, right? That's that. I'm not saying sweep anything under the rug. If there are some family issues, they need to be talked about. Because when family issues don't get talked about, people begin to harbor resentment amongst each other in the family, and that is just a pressure cooker waiting to erupt. So it should be talked about in the family, right? Number 2, once you say it, it's out there. Words cannot be taken away. Words cannot be erased. That's your sister. That's just family over everything. And I'm going to say this because we all going to have trouble in families. But family over God, we don't get to choose our family for a reason. Because friendship, relationship, all of them end with ship. But family does not end. All of it has an end, right? Family was chosen for a reason. And we have to stop being in our emotions. Neither one of them is better than the other, right? And there's a saying that goes, when two people are arguing, nobody knows who the fool is. So they both look very foolish. And the people that are around them, this is why you have to have key people around you who really care about you, who ain't going to let you be out here wilding out and acting crazy. I don't know who's around them, right? But if this was my people, I would be pulling my best friend to the side and saying, girl, this not what you doing. Like, let her say whatever she want to say. Like, if this was my best friend and her sister, I would be like, let her say what she want to say. You're not even going to deal with that because everything is going to come to a head and we all deal with the consequences of our actions. The love of money, right? People say money is the root of all evil. The Bible says the love of money is the root of all evil. The love of money is the root of all evil. You will betray your sister and steal $30,000 from her. The love of money. Life is too short. These are just my lessons from listening to these sisters go back and forth. Life is too short. Tomorrow, if your sister drop dead, or your mama, because your mama in the middle of it too, there's going to be so much discord if anything happens to anybody in that family because y'all are not unified. This is just a storm just brewing up and brewing up and brewing up and brewing up. Go talk to each other. Another thing that I learned from this, because we learning from what's going on with the girls from Escape. They fighting back and forth because the one sister stole $30,000 from the other sister. The other thing that I learned from this, and I want everybody to get this, and I tell y'all this all the time. What you think, what you say, and what you do is a boomerang that's coming back to find you. Now the roost has come to roost. You done stole this girl $30,000 and you thought it wasn't never going to show up. Whatever you did wrong, people, everybody on here, if you need to apologize, pay somebody back, reconcile, just do it. It's coming back for you. It's coming. It's going to come find you. This happened like, I think 10 years ago, 10, 15, 20 years ago, something like it happened a long, long time ago. But anything that you do that you have not paid the price for, the consequences, good or bad, any seed that you plant, come on, Jesus, any seed that you plant, whether it's a seed of happiness or a seed of discord, if it ain't came back to you yet, it's coming. So if you planted good seeds and you have not saw the fruit of your labor, trust me, boo, it's coming. Yo, whatever that is, whatever you praying for, whatever you wish for, if you have planted good seed, you reap what you sow. It's harvest time. You just have to be patient. Now, see, she didn't reap and sow that she didn't took this money from her sister. So it's back now. It never goes away until the root of the problem is uprooted. Like the roots have to die in order for something to go away. Until the root is up, now it's uprooted now. Now the way they resolve this or dissolve this in a peaceful manner to say we sisters, I love you, is totally up to them because the root is dug up now. We see it. So I pray that they will get along and that they will work this out. As my mama used to say, Latasha, this is for the sister that stole the money. As my mom used to say, Latasha, it's never too late to make a U-turn. It's never too late to go in the right direction. You did something wrong. Another lesson, accountability. You did something wrong. Just say, I'm sorry. I'm sorry. Here's your $30,000. My bad. My bad. Here's your $30,000. I was in a bad place back then. We needed the money for whatever. And you don't even have to have an explanation. I apologize for doing you wrong. Here's your $30,000. Now let's go on TV and tell these people, I paid you your $30,000. I apologize, and stop making up excuses. How do you wait patiently? It's like I'm ready for God to spin the block. I'm praying. Faith, 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 faith. If it is not showing up for you, it is a test of your faith. You must believe with all your heart and all your soul that it's happening for you. I believe it's happening for me. That was my song today. It's turning around for me. I was in the shower and it just popped in my head. I said, oh, Jesus, it's coming. I said, oh, Jesus, it's all coming. All my stuff coming. He about to open up the windows. He done opened up the windows of heaven. That's what you have to believe. Just because you don't see it doesn't mean it's not in your bank account. Somebody about to sign a check for you. Faith, whatever it is you're asking for. The approval for your home loan, the approval for your car, the food in your refrigerator, a new job, whatever it is that you're praying for, and you have faith, undeniable faith makes the thing move faster. But we get dowdy, you know what I'm saying? It's turning around for you. Just believe and you will receive. It's coming. Have you asked? Sometimes we have not because we ask not. We be praying for others. I be praying for me now. I be praying for me. I be asking God for stuff. I be like, God, listen, I need this. I need this. And I watched this. I was on this live this morning with a friend of mine. Now she's a new friend of mine. I met her at a conference that I was speaking at. Her name is Terry, and her husband, she tagged me, and her husband was preaching today. And he said that you're going to have pinch myself favor. You're going to have to pinch yourself. It's going to be so good. He said you're going to have pinch yourself favor because this could not have happened in 10 minutes. Suddenly tomorrow, pinch yourself favor is coming your way too. That's the word the man gave me. That's the word I'm giving you. But you got to believe. You got to have faith. No matter what it looks like. I don't care what the storm look like. There's sunshine on the other side. I hope that helped y'all because we got off track. But what I've learned from these two sisters fighting, Latasha and Tamika, from Escape, because I'm not about to bash either one of them. This is a teachable moment for all of us. We can't judge people. Oh, she wrong, she foul. We did all this stuff we ain't supposed to do. The key to it is to be accountable and fix it. When we make excuses and we blame you, she blaming the husband, well, the husband didn't, and making up all these excuses. No. You don't got to do none of that. Latasha, you could just shut all this down. You could just end all this today by saying, sis, my bad. There's a check. Here's a check for 30. We just wired $30,000 into your account. As a matter of fact, we wired $45,000 in your account. The interest for you loaning us that money when we really needed it. We know we didn't ask. Our bad. And we're going to move forward now. But what we're not going to do is tarnish each other's reputation in front of the whole world where we can't recover, where people don't want to do business with either one of us. Because the truth of the matter is, them bickering back and forth, I don't want to do business with either one of y'all. Because it shows me this is how you handle things. And I don't want to be in the middle of that mess if something doesn't go right between me and you. So they're going to tarnish their reputations by bickering back and forth because nobody wants to be the bigger person, or nobody just don't want to be the best, highest version of themselves. Tamika, I know you've been done wrong, but y'all are believers. So you don't have to be all over social media tarnishing your sister's name, producing receipts, bringing Tiny's mother on, and you don't have to do none of that stuff because it makes you look just as crazy as your sister. So just fall back and I'm not going to say nothing else after this. You didn't said everything. You didn't tarnish her name. You said everything that you did not need to say. So you can't say, I'm doing this to protect my reputation. You already told us my sister stole $30,000 from me. Now, Tamika, I like I said, I totally understand. But honey, don't make yourself look bad throwing out receipts and all that, because you make people not want to do business with you. I hope you get that. I hope you get that. And you got to listen to people, not to correct, right? Or not to defend yourself, not to correct them or defend yourself against them, but to hear what they're saying. But to hear what they're saying and fix the situation. Never sell your soul to the devil for a storyline. Y'all know they got that show. Y'all know I don't even know if this is a storyline or not, but ain't no amount of money, big enough for me to tarnish my family, to attack my sister, to go on TV and just look bad, because they both look bad right now. Ain't no amount of money. What is the scripture? What shall it profit a man to gain the whole world yet lose his own soul? All these reality shows with these women on here trying to keep these storylines alive, sleeping with the same man, having babies by the same man, sharing a man, throwing bottles across the table, spitting on people, hitting people, tarnishing their sister's reputation, throwing their family under the bus, dressing any old kind of way. What shall it profit a man to gain the whole world yet lose his own soul? Black women on these reality shows, y'all look crazy. And for the little bit of money that you're getting, and I don't care if you got $1 million contract, to see your character and your values and morals be drugged for a check is disgusting. And I'm just telling y'all that. So if this is a storyline, Tamika and Latasha, y'all need to go sit down and reevaluate some things and have a conversation with each other. Say, you know what? We're not even doing this. This one, we got to think of a whole nother storyline. Because why can't we have good storylines on these shows? So that's my take on the sisters fighting on Escape. I thank you to my girl who sent me the inbox and said, I remember you from Coffee with Tea. What do you think about the Escape girls? I just wanted to clear that up, and I just want us to have some teachable moments. And let me go back down my list for the people who just got in. This is the teachable moment, what I've learned from the two sisters, Latasha and Tamika from Escape, fighting over $30,000 that was stolen from one of the sisters by the other sister. The love of money is the root of all evil. Family business should stay in the family. Life is too short, period. Words can never be taken back. Everything you do will catch up to you. It's never too late to make a U-turn. Oh, I missed this one. Never let a man become between you and your family. Listen to hear. Don't listen to correct and to defend. Listen to hear what the other person is saying and resolve the issue. Correct the situation if you're wrong. Just apologize. My bad. Be accountable for your poor behavior. Never sell your soul to the devil for a storyline. What shall it profit a man to gain the whole world, yet lose his own soul? We see these people on these reality shows. We see these stars on the internet, and we see them just selling their soul to the devil for $1. If you do the right thing, sisters and brothers, God will bless you the same way the devil is rewarding you. Because you ain't blessed. That ain't no blessing. If you do the right thing, God will bless you abundantly, triple what the devil is rewarding you. Y'all can't be so greedy for money that you will tarnish the reputation of Black women. Y'all are tarnishing the reputation of all Black women when y'all behave this way. Because on these streaming platforms and social media and on the news and in these magazines, y'all are representing us as Black women. No. No, no, no. No. I'm going to read some of y'all comments. Y'all see my little tiny mic over here? How's it sound? Exactly. Thank you, Robert. Hey, Robert. They're of the world. Yes, talking about she got a gospel album out, and I'm not judging her anything. Teach good sister. Thank you, ST Brown. Thank you. They need some healing, and the healing is not going to come from selling your soul to the devil on a reality show. Don't let your heart become hardened and so focused on the get back. Forgive them. Yes, forgiveness is everything. This is our little lunch and learn if you just came in. Good afternoon. I don't believe it will come. You ask and you do, or you believe it will come, then it's coming. Just be patient. And when you know what, when we asking God for favor, can I say this? We don't want it to be so churchy, but the Lord just put it on my heart. When we asking God for something, right? We asking God for favor. We asking God to bless us abundantly, right? To get us out of the hole, to get us out of this area. When we are asking God for things, sometimes God can't bless us or give us things because we're around people who don't deserve the blessing. We're around people who will abuse you from you having the blessing. So God has to let you mature, and God has to let you release people, places, and things that don't serve the blessing when it comes. Because if you are not ready for the blessing, you will lose the blessing. Y'all understand that? Sometimes you're asking for something and you're laying next to your enemy. You're sleeping with the enemy. God is not, I did not choose that husband. I did not choose that wife for you. So I'm not about to release your blessing box from heaven for them to use and abuse what I have for you. So I have shown you who this person is, or these people are: friends, family, jobs, whatever it is. Your blessing is being held up for a reason, and your blessing, when it's not there, it's a time of preparation. If you don't know how to manage money, get right with managing money, right? That's what I'm working on. And I'm totally transparent. I'm not good at finances. I'm working on that now. I was on a call last night with the Boss Network with Kamika, and they had some specialists from Chase Bank on there because I'm trying to learn how to manage money. I'm trying to learn how to manage a business because God's not going to bless me because I've asked God. Hallelujah. Come on, Jesus. I told God, not until I'm ready. Not until I'm ready. He not sending me millions of dollars to blow because I'm not ready. I'm not even ready for $1 million right now. I'm not even budgeting the money that I have right now. I'm coming up short. So when your blessing is not coming to you, I need you to check yourself. I need you to check in the area. If you're waiting for a husband and he not showing up, it's probably because you're not ready to be a wife. If you're ready for a wife and she not showing up, it's probably because you ain't ready to be a husband. So whatever it is you're asking for, this is your preparation season to be ready so you don't have to get ready when it comes. Or this is your preparation season so you're ready when the blessing comes so that you don't mess the blessing up. Don't think that God don't hear you. He protecting you from you. My mother always said this. Y'all take this one with y'all because your mama probably said it too if your mama black. God protects fools and babies. And some of us just foolish. You know how I know how some of us we just foolish? Because God gave me everything on a silver platter. Everything. Everything a woman could want. And you know what I did because I wasn't ready? I messed it up. But I'm aware of that. And I'm preparing myself so that I don't make the same mistakes. I had the life that any woman would dream of. But I wasn't ready for it. So I blew it. So some of y'all need to just get ready for what it is that you're asking for. If you are trying to start a business, you need to get the business practice, the business in the back end, the back office right. If it's not set up right, then everything's not going to come to you till you set it up right. Whether it's a corporation, an LLC, you got to ask somebody, I need you to help me set this up. Or God's not going to send it to you so you can mess it up. He'll trickle it in to make sure you're okay. He'll trickle it in. Here, I got to make sure your rent is paid. I got to make sure your mortgage, your bills, your car. But he's not going to give you the overflow. Come on, y'all. Y'all got me on here preaching today. He's not gonna give you the overflow. You know the overflow when you have a cup and a saucer and the cup, God just fills it up, but it don't overflow because you ain't right in some area. You're not right in some area. And you just got to get right in that area. And then before you know it, it takes him 1 second to open up your box. And this is just my mind, what I imagine. There's a box up in heaven with my name on it. Everything I ever could dream of or want is in it. And it takes him 1 second to just pour that box over on top of me. You better preach. Yes, my mama said that exact word. Yes. So for the person who said, I believe, I'm faithfully waiting, I want you to check the areas of your life of what you're praying for, right? If it's a job, if it's a career, right? If it's a position at a company, if it's a wife, if it's a husband, if it's $1 million, I want you to check that area and see what it is that you need to work on. And when you work on that thing and you get it right, you're going to come back on here and say, Trey, yo, you not going to believe this. And I'm going to say, yes, I do. I believe it. Because you got your whole entire life right. If you live in double-minded, if you live in two lives, you're a Christian on Sunday and a stripper on Thursday, and you got money, the devil rewarding you on Thursday. But like, listen, that girl, China Black, Angela, that's her name, Angela, China Black. Somebody inboxed me about her too. Like she turned her life over. She taking out all the butt implants. She taking out all the silicone out her face. She took down her OnlyFans page. She wanna, because when the devil is done with you, check this out. When the devil is done using you to destroy your children, to destroy your family, to destroy yourself, to destroy your salvation, he stops rewarding you. And you start to feel empty and lonely, and nothing makes you feel good anymore. Not the men coming over, not the hundreds of thousands of dollars on your OnlyFans page. You just empty. Your eyes are empty. They black because you then went to the pit of hell. You'll turn around because when the devil is finished rewarding you and he has no more use for you, he's going to throw you away. Everybody's going to turn their back on you. Everybody but God. You see that with Latasha. I mean, with Angela, Black China, Angela White. She's beautiful now. And I heard her talk because at first, I'm listening. I'm trying to get the teachable moment. And I'm listening. And I'm like, a lot of us run to God when things ain't good. But when I listened to her, I saw her on TMZ and she was talking about why she was doing this. I was like, thank you, God, for delivering her. And thank you that you could use her as a vessel for younger people to not even go get all this stuff done. And for the ones who have run away from the Lord or who has lost their way, they will see, oh my goodness, China Black is not doing this anymore. Because our children, our younger people, the younger generation, they are operating on what's popular. And all the images that they're getting that is popular is negative. OnlyFans page and nakedness and twerking and cursing and all that. They're not seeing anything positive being poured into them. So I'm gonna pray for her that when times get rough, she doesn't go back to her old ways, because we some backsliding folks. Can I say it? Can I say it? Can I say we some backsliding folks? When times get tough, we backslide to those things that soothe our soul and is usually not good for us. We backslide. We're going to pray that she don't backslide. We're going to pray that we don't backslide. We are all addicted to something. Every one of us. We judge a drug addict. But what's your drug of choice, right? What did you have to overcome? It doesn't have to be crack. Or it doesn't have to be liquor. There's something that you used to go to, or something that you still go to soothe your soul when times get bad. Some people go to food. Each and every one of us needs to be prayed over to keep us away from that thing that soothes our soul when things get bad. Instead of us running to God and praying and meditating on the word, we go to that thing. So we're going to pray that thing off of us. I'm going to pray that thing off of y'all and off of myself. Because we are all human and we all fall short of the mark. And we all want to feel good. Our feelings are wicked. Do y'all know that? Y'all got me on here preaching on a what is it, Thursday? Is it Thursday? I don't even know what day it is. Life's so good, I don't know what day it is. Y'all got me up in here preaching on a Thursday. Our feelings are wicked, and that's what the enemy plays on. He know that we ain't working on logic. He know we working on, I want to feel good. Money makes me feel good. Sex makes me feel good. Attention makes me feel good. Likes make me feel good. Food makes me feel good. Liquor makes me feel good. He working on that feeling, and we got to start working from logic, being logical that if I eat too much food, I'm not going to feel well. Sugar makes me feel good. That's my thing, sugar. But I've been eating okay. I just sent my girls a picture of my lunch today. I made me some steamed shrimp, some jasmine rice, and some broccoli. Y'all know what my lunch used to be? I'm going to tell you what my lunch used to be. A Eggo Pop-Tart. And then my joints be hurting and my back be hurting, but it felt good going down. We got to stop operating on feelings. My Bible study last was feelings, but it was called Kingdom Living. I know that's right. So I done touched on somebody. Y'all better tap the screen. Send a rose. Thank you for that rose. Y'all better listen. When the Lord speaks to me, I don't care. When the Lord tell me to say something, I just say it. Thank you so much for that gift. When the Lord tell me to speak, because somebody on here needed to hear this today, you going to be all right. You going to be, as soon as you remove those people, places, and things that make you feel good in the moment, that make you feel good in the moment, but don't line up with who you are, God is going to open up your box and it's going to rain down from the heavens on you like never before. Everything you ever needed, everything you ever wanted, where you wanted to go, how you wanted to help your family, generational wealth, all of the good things that you are praying for. When you get your whole entire life together, it's going to be miraculously, instantaneously, in the moment. I have already begun working on me. Hallelujah. Where all you got to do is work on you. Thank you, Jesus. That's all you got to do is work on you. Get right. Get yourself right. I tell y'all this all the time. I don't know if this is your first time seeing me or not, but I tell y'all, the ones who've seen me over and over again, y'all know what I'm about to say. You got to be the best, highest version of yourself in order to succeed in life. That is based on the inside of you. I don't care what the outside looks like. If your morals and values and your character is out of whack, you no good for you. Everybody else gonna be all right. Everybody else gonna be all right. So wherever there's lack in your life, I need you to just look around and say, where can I be better in this area of my life? And maybe you need some help. Join me over on Patreon. This is not a shameless plug. I'm just telling you what we're doing over there. We are doing personal growth and development over there, spiritual growth and development. We over there working on ourselves because we want our business to prosper. I'm over there building a network. The New You Nation Network is my network, my streaming network. And you know why I'm doing the streaming network? Because I'm tired of the filth that's on these streaming platforms. I'm tired of the filth. I don't want to see nobody twerking. I don't want to hear nobody cursing. I don't want to hear another man degrading a woman. I don't want to see another woman fighting, jumping over a table. I don't want to see none of that. So you know what I did? I started the New You Nation Network YouTube channel, which is going to be a streaming platform where we have wholesome, fun content. No, it's not so churchy. And no, it's not so worldly. It's somewhere in between where morals and values and character matter. We're on the content where you can learn about healthy relationships, where you can have a fun night with me and my girls. We're doing it Saturday. It's called Ladies Night In. We get together, we drink, we have a good time. We talk about some topics. We right in my friend's house. It's a good time. I interview men. Men hurt too, so other men can heal and learn about each other. And I didn't just start this when it became popular for men to heal. I've been doing that for 3 years now. Men hurt too was 3 years ago. Birth 3 years ago. Can you spell that? Oh, Patreon. 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 And you can just look under Trey Kearney. Again, I don't know how we got. Teachable moments from the Sisters of Escape. Both of them need to be the best, highest version of themselves. They are operating in lowness right now. The devil has control of the situation. I ain't about to be doing none of that. You can say what you want to say about me. You can look at me however you want to look at me. As long as you don't put your hands on me, we cool. Because I'm not stooping to your level. Because stooping to other people's level is stupidity. We not stooping, we elevating. We leaving them. We leaving them down there. What Michelle Obama say, when they go low, we go high. And it take work. But we leaving them down there. We ain't got no time for that. It's messing up our money. It's messing up our mind. It's messing up our health. It's messing up our bodies. It's holding up our box. There's a box in heaven with your name on it. Lord, I want you to release my box. I'm getting my office, my back office intact now. I'm working on it, Lord. But I need you to release my box when I'm ready because I don't want to mess my money up. I'll mess $10 up. I don't want to mess my abundance, my overflow up. Do y'all understand? Do y'all understand? If you understand, tap the screen. Then I'm going to get out of here. This was a quick lunch and learn. Y'all see my little mic on my hair? Is it making noise? Is my hair rubbing against it? Y'all got to tell me because y'all are my sound people. We a team over here. Y'all are my sound people. Y'all my audience, my sound people, and my partners in crime. Y'all are my partners. We are supporting each other to get to a better place in life. And we only want people over here with good energy. Thank you so much to my sound. Is that a sound guy or a sound girl that said, no, you sound good? We over here growing and learning and prospering and protecting each other's integrity and protecting each other's reputation. We're supposed to protect each other. We're supposed to take care of each other. Why stop dealing with some people? Yes, thank y'all. You good. Thank you, sound good. Good. So I hope this was helpful for y'all. It was helpful for me. Because when I have these conversations with y'all, it keeps me on track. It keeps me accountable when I get ready to go on social media and say something I ain't supposed to say. And I'm not going to say that you ain't never going to hear me cuss. Because every now and then in the moment, it come out. Because, again, I'm a girl from the hood, but I'm trying to do better. But I ain't dropping no F-bombs. You got to make me really, I got to be really off mad to, very helpful. Thank you. You're appreciated. Thank y'all so much. We have to control ourselves and we got to stop making excuses because such and such did this to me or so-and-so said this about me. No, you are in control of your own actions. And when other people are in control of your actions, you are a puppet to the world. You allow everything around you to control. You are just a puppet. You're not even operating in your purpose because you can't operate in your purpose when you can't control yourself because everything and everybody around you is controlling you. God can't use you if you are a puppet to the world. Don't be letting people take you out of character. Somebody said something on here a little while ago. You see, I ignored it. I'm learning to ignore some of the comments, but sometimes the Holy Spirit say, you need to tell that person. You need to say to that. You need to tell that person. You need to explain to that person why they're here and why they're being excused from the room. But I'm not arguing back and forth with fools. It don't make no sense. When I'm arguing back and forth with fools, it's taking away the content that I'm supposed to be giving y'all, that I'm supposed to be feeding y'all the positivity. When somebody could drag me over, it means I still have work in that area. And I don't mind having work in that area. Because sometimes y'all be like, just ignore them, just ignore them, just ignore them. And I'll be like, you know what? Let me just ignore them. Because my people say ignore them. It's a teachable moment for me too. So love y'all. Gotta go. Go to my website, www.treykearney.com. There's going to be a pop-up that says sign up for my newsletter. Just sign up for the newsletter. Just so I can stay in contact with you. I sent out my first newsletter yesterday. And I haven't sent out a newsletter in about 4 years. Yes, God protects fools and babies. My mother said that. My mother say that all the time. And God has protected me for many years. And y'all know I ain't no baby. And I ain't got no problem with admitting that I've been a fool. I've been a fool. And we got to get it right. We got to get right. Thank you for the roses. We got to get it all the way right. You want your box? Put a number 1 in if you want your box. If you want God to open up your box and release it from heaven. Just imagine there's a big box up there with your name on it. With everything you ever wanted. Everything. And all you got to do is do the right thing, and he going to pour them blessings on. He opening up the box. He didn't already cut tape. He just waiting for you to pour. I see y'all ones. Just whatever you asking him for, I want you to work on that area. If you asking for finances and they're not coming, I want you to look at how you're handling your money. If you asking for a husband or a wife, I want you to look at how you communicate with other people. I want you to look at your past relationships, and I want you to be accountable for why the relationship ended from your part. If it is a relationship that you're looking for, I want you to look at yourself in the mirror. If it's finances, I want you to look at yourself in the mirror. If it's a career, maybe you need a certification. Maybe you need a degree. And you're like, it's going to take me too long to get a degree. No, it's going to take you 2 years. That's not a long time. But if you want that job and you want God to bless you, he wants you to go get the degree so you can be prepared for the work ahead of you. You don't even know how to do what you're asking the job. You applying for jobs, and God sees ahead of you. He like, she can't do this. Them folks going to let her go after 2 weeks. I'm not even going to give her the job. I'm going to drop a nugget on her to go back to school and to get a training. I have a whole network, New You Nation Network on YouTube. New NEWUYOU Nation NATION Network NETWRK. I know Michelle. Michelle said, Jesus, he not giving you that job because he don't want you to fail. He'd rather tell you no. Come on, Jesus. He'd rather tell you no, Michelle, than to make you gain another insecurity in who you are. So he'd rather just tell you no than to let you go to that job for 2 weeks, a month, and then people say, you know what, you incompetent. We got to let you go. He trying to cushion the blow for you.